Hey, what's up there, Tiger? Hey, let me know if you can hear me good, bud. Tiger, can you hear me, friend? Hey, Tim, can y'all hear me good? 5 by 5 heard. Roger, thank you, appreciate it. Cheers. Salud. How does that look, actually? Yeah, that should be all right. Let's see. Hey, Greg, how you doing, friend? I might actually. That's what I'll do. So, thanks for joining the last minute. Let me get this thing on. So, we're going to be making New England clam chowder. Plenty of jokes there. I think Captain Brian would say it better, or maybe John SS would say it better. Chowder. There we go. Maybe I'll be able to watch these things here. There we go. Beautiful. There we go. Hey, Sivvy, John SS, David, Teresa, Tia. Let me turn the volume down. There's a little feedback. All right, family. Look, here's what we're gonna do. We got fatback. We got baby clams, whole baby clams. We got the trio. We got diced onion, diced celery, diced carrots. I usually like to do shredded carrots for this, but I just did dice. And then I've got potatoes. New England clam chowder is absolutely one of my favorite comfort foods, and that's what I'm looking to do today. So, what we're going to do is we're going to render the fat from our salted fat back. We're just going to put that down in the bottom of the pan here. And if I'd thought about it, I'd be probably halfway done with one by now because I'm not planning on making this really long tonight. But one of the things you really need to make sure of is that the fat back makes contact with the bottom of the pan. Let me turn my hood on. Let me know if that's too bright. But Tim, keep them straight, my man, and appreciate it. But is that hood too loud? Does it come through okay? Hopefully it blocks it out. All right. So we got our fat back down there. We're going to work that out, and it's going to render. When I say render, we're going to see the fat and the oil, or the fat and the grease coming out of the fat back. Now I'm not going to cook it on high. I'm going to cook it on like 3/4, and that should work out for us. Let me wash my hands real quick because I was touching that. All right, what do we look like here? Got main girl. What's going on, main girl? Good to see you, friend. Cheers. Salud. This is a 3 IPA or a 4 IPA. I don't remember. Taylor, my buddy, brewed it and gave us a good growler. So that's what I'm drinking on today. Let's sip. Good. How many people trying to feed? Well, um, there's only 4 of us in the house, and one of them eats for 3. No, I'm just kidding. I got 2 teenage boys, and I probably eat twice as much of the clam chowder when I make it. So, um, for this recipe, though, I would say you can feed as these reduce down their size. I'm going to put a couple more pieces down in there. So, I'd say you can feed 5 people, 6 people very comfortably with this recipe. So I'm going to use 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That's 12. You can use 10 to 12. I meant to only grab 10, but they were stuck together. But we're probably not going to use all of it after it's rendered. Uh, we'll use some. We will use some because this goes back into the soup. So after we crisp it up, we're going to chop it up. I'm going to reduce all that. Harvey, what's up? Oyster. A lot of good folks in here. Oh, Harvey, you're always so fun. Yeah, you're right, Tim. You always got to make extra. By the way, I didn't even look. Am I interrupting anybody else's live? I hope I'm not. I'm just doing this. Uh, I need some comfort food today, and that's this is what I want to do. It's really, really good. Does anybody else out there? I've never made a red clam chowder. Is that even a real thing? Civvy, help me out. I don't know. I've only ever made the white. Thank you, Teresa. Oh, thanks, y'all. I guess it's time for another one. Ooh, that's looking good. And the thing about rendering the fat from the salted pork or the salted fat back, you get all the flavor. Oh my god, all the flavor is so good that you need for your dish. And after we get this rendered out and remove those crispy bacon pieces, well, crispy fat back pieces, we're going. Where'd my cup go? We're going to saute the veg in that lovely, beautiful render. Celery. Oh, go Chowder. Oh, yeah. Hey, sit. Doggy's got to eat too. Good job. He did good. Oh boy. Show you what we've rendered already so far. Look at that. See how they shrunk? See how they're changing colors? They're stiffening up. We want to get them to where they're crispy enough that we can chop them. So you got to kind of keep turning them over and making sure they're rendering down. But honestly, you don't have to add salt. You don't have to add maybe some black pepper. But this recipe is super super simple. Um, super super simple. Just don't want to burn it, obviously. Oh, geez. Oh my god. Oh, so oddly enough, we were walking through the store just a little while ago, and I was thinking about it. And Celeste was like, "Oh yeah, didn't you say you wanted New England clam chowder?" I was like, "Oh yeah." Um, Never mind. That's me. I was gonna say the lady that we were next to reminded us, but I'm not gonna make that joke. So does everybody have good plans for 2024? Some goals? Put your goals in the chat. What do you want to do? What do you want to accomplish? You want to get a new certification? You want to change careers? You want to drink less? Whatever. Oh, Tiger. Hey, Scott, what's up, brother? Oh, God, Scott. Love you, bro. Got some New England clam chowder if you want to come by here, Scott. Well, not yet, obviously. We're going to make it, but all right. It's crisping up. I'm going to put it on some. I'm going to put it on some. Now I see a little more smoke coming out here. We're reaching the smoke point. We're going to remove the fat back, and I'm going to show you what we got here. Now I'm going to put it on some. Put it on a drying rack. Put it on paper towel, whatever. Just let it stiffen up. But now we've got all that salt and beautiful grease. We're about to cook some. This is where it really escalates. It's like this is gonna go quick. So we're gonna put our vegetables down in there. And I'm putting 10 ounces of each. 10 ounces of onion, 10 ounces of carrot, 10 ounces of celery. You may be like, wow, that is a lot. It is. But we're gonna add half a gallon of milk and a quart of heavy cream. So we're gonna have a lot of liquid to do it. Make sure it's all covered, moved around. This part, I'm gonna turn the heat up a little bit because it's already just getting coated in that beautiful love. Sibby, how am I doing, friend? How we doing, babe? What do you think? Am I on the wrong track? David. Yeah, that's a great goal. Make it to 2025. Survive. Okay. That's what's up. Oh, John, sorry, dude. How much is what? So 10 ounces is about one full cup. So 1 cup of each. I bet money on it. And it's just rough chop. It's not. I like the variation, right? I don't. So that was one of the hardest things I ever had to teach my prep cooks was that the beauty of cooking is it doesn't have to be exact, but it has to be perfect. And I don't know if that makes any sense to anybody, but it doesn't have to be exact, but it has to be perfect. So take it for what you will. Life is not perfect. People are not perfect, but they're perfectly imperfect. God, what am I saying? I hope that makes sense. It's just a day, y'all. It is a day. Carmen San Diego. Where is Tiger? Yeah, we got some friends that travel a lot, don't we? I'm gonna test this. Got a couple nice crispy ends, a couple nice pieces here. Not quite firmed up completely. I'm gonna let it dry out a little bit more, cool off. Um, so I'm gonna take this trio of carrots and celery and onions. So normally when you're cooking the onions, you want to look for translucence. So that's what we're gonna do. When the onion starts to turn translucent, you know you've gotten to the point where you want it. Here, check it out. There's a little bit of liquid in the veggies. So when you pour it in, it's gonna look like you have gained liquid, and you have. Just it will reduce. It will reduce. Give it a chance. Um, Clams. Sourcing the clams for this. Um, you can do chopped, or you can do whole. We like the whole. Um, whole baby clams, 3 cans. Um, but drain the juice from one. If you do all three with the juice, it's a little bit too much. So that's kind of where we've worked towards for this recipe. Is 3 cans, but 1 can drained. Man, it was hot here today. It was hot. I feel for all y'all. We're gonna get cold here shortly. God, 6 in Oklahoma, Greg. 6 inches of snow. You know, some people would say don't complain about 6 inches, but we're not here to have that conversation. So I wouldn't complain. I actually, well, you can tell that I was raised in the South a little bit. You can tell I was raised in the South. I kind of like the idea of snow. It never stays around too terribly long down here. Scott, sorry, Scott, you still in here, babe? Salute. Have you had any of this? If you come into town and go over to Taylor's house, man, this beer is fantastic. He's got a thin mint stout. Tastes just like Girl Scout cookies, thin mints. And then this. How many allies were there in the World War Five? 5 IPA. He called it. All right, half of the onions are there. I'm just stirring to kind of move it around. 5. Thank you, Scott. It's fantastic. All right. I'm going to take this and chop it. Because, and this is a rough chop as well, but this is going to go into the final product as well. This is my Costco custom. I'm just kidding. It's a Sanduku, design, and I use it. I think it's probably one of my favorite. I like my chef knives. I like my boning knives. I like my filleting knives. But the Sanduku is one of my favorite workhorses for chopping and slicing, dicing. And the size on these guys doesn't have to be perfect. The dogs really prefer the bigger sizes. Here you go. But you don't want it to be so small that you're like, I don't know what I just ate, but not so big that it's overpowering. So a good basic rule of thumb is about the same length or size that of that. So. And it's also for flavor. That one's screaming my name. So good. I don't think I'm going to use all of them. That's nice and crispy. That's good. Now it will soften up. It will soften up in the actual final product. Whew, I almost cut myself up. I haven't cut myself in a very long time. It will. You know what? I might use it all. Rough chop is always fun. Let's check how we're looking. Okay, I'm gonna reduce heat. So one of the things, I know we've talked about it before, but one of the things you got to be careful of when adding your dairy to your hot pans is that you don't want it to break. Let's bring you guys back over here. All right, and here we go. Looking beautiful. We got translucency and a little bit of a cook there. Let's move that. All right. Sorry for the craziness. So we're going to add half a gallon of milk. And I do the milk before I do the heavy cream because the heavy cream is more likely to break. But I'm going to use half a gallon of milk, and then I use 2%. Not a. That's a lot of milk. Yep. About half. All right. And I'm going to add a whole heavy whipping cream. I add it all at the same time so the temperature really drastically reduces at one time. A lot of cold, right? It's not going to break if we do that. When you're making like a Alfredo and such, you're not adding as much at the same time. What's up, babe? My fat bag is right there. Cha-cha, you got to come say hi if you're going to get some fat back. she knows where the good stuff is. And I'm going to add my potatoes in at the same time. Now the starch is very, very important. The starch is very, very important. Adding the starch, adding the heavy cream is going to make this thicken up. As these potatoes cook, it will thicken up. I'm not adding the clams, just like shrimp. I think seafood should be the last thing. So I'm going to raise the heat on this to almost high. Ooh, dried goat main grill. Okay. It's 85 in the living room. John, what are you cooking in there? You, God. So, hey, Cha Cha said it's 85 in your living room. She's coming over. Oh. I love watching y'all's chat. You're so great. And I believe in people again because of y'all. My my gosh. I'm gonna make sure nothing's cooking or sticking to the bottom of this. Keep turning it over a little bit. Now, I'm not gonna cover it. You can cover it. You can cover it, but I'm not. You guys playing Farkle? Farkle. You guys know what Farkle is? Sounds like a northern game, you Yankees. Special K. Ketamine. Show us the cabinets I built. Which ones? Which ones, my guy? I will tell you, cabinet building is not for me. It is. I like tedious. I like exactness, but cabinet building is a whole nother level. So, mad respect to anybody out there that does it. Oh, pantry? Hell yeah. Well, that's good. So this is the pantry, and then when you open the pantry, right? You got little lights that. Oh well, the big one turned on, but there's little lights on each level. Oh my gosh, let's zoom out. There's little lights on each level that'll illuminate, and yeah. So this is the pantry that we built. Use a little butcher board on that level, and yeah, Cha Cha was climbing all the way the f up there for But yeah, so that's the pantry. I freaking love it. It was a lot of fun. Thank you guys. Pinterest pantry. Yeah, I know, right? um, but I love it. It's so much more comfortable. Adding the shelves and doing it that way. We had huge, uh, this huge freaking rack that covered the whole door. Now it doesn't have to. So yeah, it does pantry things. Oh, here's another cool thing. Hey, turn back on. Turn back on. Hello. Thank you. Thank you. There's our charcuterie board. I did this uh, little knob that you can turn this way to pull out the charcuterie board. Charcuterie, charcuterie. I don't know, but I made that too. So anyway, good times. And then there's the koozies for all the drinks when we have friends over, and the ladder to get up. So yeah, Harvey, you will, my guy. You will have a not Harvey Specter. Oh my gosh, do you guys watch Suits? That's my kid. He knows what I watch. Harvey, although Harvey is in the chat, yeah. Oh shit, Harvey drank my drink. All right, I'll get another one. Oh yeah. Ooh, too much head on this one. That's okay. A little bit more head. Nothing wrong with a little bit more head. Salud. Actually, it's kind of funny. I had a we had a Spanish class that for whatever reason it became the joke. Salud con leche fresca. I don't know why, but it was pretty good. It was funny, and I always say it now, and people look at me funny. All right, so let's talk a little bit more about this recipe. It is looking absolutely beautiful. Um, and we're going to heat it up, make it go uh, to a boiling point. We are looking for these potatoes to be make them soft, right? So we want the potatoes not hard. And I cut them all, I don't know, quarter inch, right? That's the biggest. Let me open this up here. One handed is difficult, folks. There we go. All right, so that's about the biggest you want it to be. So there's the pieces of fat back next to the piece of potato. So you can kind of relate the sizes there, maybe quarter inch. So yeah, that's as big as you want it to get. I know you may want it bigger, but bigger isn't always better in this case. Make it go. Oyster. I need to hook up with you, my man. Legit. Email polishchacha@gmail.com. I want to hook up with you, my man. I had a conversation with Tiger and some other folks today, and I want to do what you do, man. That's my retirement. I know I'm crazy, but legit. Let's hook up. We want to go fishing. Oh, speaking of fishing, we are going to. We actually just bought a new rod and reel today. We are going to have a video shortly, sometime. Um, we live here in South Carolina, Georgia border. We have what's I think it's the herring, the blue black herring, or the shad. I don't know. They're going to be spawning soon, and they just absolutely drive the striper and the hybrids wild. They get blown up. There's a lot of wind this time of year, and they all get blown up on the windward side. So whichever the wind is blowing, go to that shoreline, and it's, I mean, it's a lot of fish. So, but we're gonna have a video hopefully soon about the freshwater side of it, and then fun. Can't wait to see it. Sweet. Harvey. Hey, oyster, let's do it, bro. Yeah, hooking up. That's what we do, John. We hook up. Now, if you find if you find that you've added too much liquid, um, I'm not opposed to adding a little bit of cornstarch, but remember, a little bit goes a long way. And you are changing the flavor profile slightly. It's not that cornstarch is terribly. I don't know. It's not going to be terrible, but only if you need it, please. Only if you need it. I don't really think you need it unless it's like super liquidy. But as we get this to a boil and reduce just a hair, it'll be absolutely fine. Thanks, John. All right, thanks, Tiger. Appreciate it. Oh, let me hit that like button. Yeah, hey, up to 5. That's what's up. I'm not. Let's say we used to. So, Teresa, um, that seems to be happening a lot of places. Is that a man-made lake or is that a natural lake? Canyon lake. Harvey. Yes, you're right, Chef Sylvia. Use a roux. Um, I like the I don't know, maybe a 6 or 7 beer roux. Man-made, yeah, that makes sense. Oh, oh yeah, I can see it. Not quite at a boil yet, but I can see that it is very near. Very near. If water boils at 213, I wonder what clam chowder boils at. Appreciate you, John. I appreciate you, Tim. I do. I appreciate y'all. We're only here to share it. The likes. Just looking to know. Smash it. Thanks, y'all. Appreciate it. Hey, let's go see. Let's go see who's winning. You're winning? Really? Usually he's winning. 83.52. So it's kind of close. Hey, I see that glue gun. How were you using that for? Oh, you put felt in the dice shaker. Ah, Tia Teresa Cicelo. Hola, Teresa. Oh, oh. So they're playing Farkle. It's almost like Yahtzee, but it sucks. Because I lose all the time. The one time we played it, he was at like 3,000 when I was at 10. Aiden won that one. All right. Still stir. Oh, this is going to be beautiful. This is the longest part of the process, just bringing it to a boil. Now, once it comes up to a boil, oops, too much. Once it comes up to a boil, we are going to add the clams and uh, and then and then be done. I'm not sure I put that process in the description. I may have. Oh, so you add the fat back and the clams at the same time. Once it comes to a boil, you can reduce it to your liking. But Teresa, yeah, we love. Oh, Sivy, you love Farkle. Hey, Sivy loves Farkle. Yay! It's annoying. I hate it. No, I'm just kidding. I suck at it. I don't know why. Oh, you won already? Goodness gracious! See, that's what I mean. Like, I have no chance.
I have one turn.
Oh, you have one turn. That's
I
right.
have one turn to beat it.
Oh my
She got 10,550, and I'm at 8,750.
Whose birthday? Wait. Oh, your daddy. Ah, feliz cumpleaños. Yeah, that's awesome. Yeah, we play we play we play Farco. We play Porco. Are you serious?
Yes.
You got a straight? Oh my god! No way!
1,500. Okay.
Stop.
It's not much, but we've never had a straight anyway. So it's still good.
Oh, there's some drama going on the Farco table.
It's still cool. Okay, I have a chance. I still have a chance.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I'm just happy that it's board game family stuff instead of video games. He does do the what is that thing? The VR?
300.
That's crazy.
I have to chase 300.
We're getting real close to the boiling point. Real close.
If I particle now, I'm going to cry.
What did Greg say?
Okay, I have 5. Okay. Okay.
Oh, that's cool Spanish. All good, babe. Oh, it's what? Oh, babies. Oh, well, happy birthday to the baby. That was a late Valentine's conception. I'm just kidding.
Come on. Come on.
We're getting real close on this. Hey, so if you eat clam chowder, do you like it with cheddar cheese or? Oh, I've got a. Oh, I almost forgot. I got one celery salt. That is my secret. Yes, sir.
This is my last turn, and I'm chasing 150.
Oh my God, Aiden only needs 150 to catch his mom.
I have 3 dice.
At Farkle, he has 3 dice. 150. You need a 1 and a 5.
Or 5, 5, 5.
Or
That's even
5, of course.
Ooh, 1 5. 1
No.
5. Okay, so tied.
So he's tied for the win. Hold on, this is dramatic. Hold on,
I have
I'm coming.
1
I'm
dice.
coming.
I
Come
have
on.
1 singular. No, that dice doesn't count.
Come on. All right. So wait a minute. What do you need? What do you need?
We're tied, so I need like a 1 or a 5.
You need a 1. You need a 1 to win. Wait, you're tied.
I'm tied, so I need a 1 or a 5.
So you need a 1 or a 5 to win.
I
Or
start-
you lose.
No, it's tied. I have 1
Well,
dice.
no, because if you don't get it, those points don't count.
Right.
So you lose if
So
you don't
either-
get it. So
so
either
I go
you
for
tie
overtime.
Win or lose. Yes, it's yeah.
It's basically overtime or lose.
overtime or
dice.
lose. Is there such a thing as overtime in Farkle? I don't even know.
I don't think so, but
Oh my God. So you need a 1 or a 5 with how many dice?
1.
1 die. 1 die. Your victory comes down to 1 die.
I started at 87.50,
You need
and I was chasing 10,550
you need a 1
or 5
or a 5.
or 5.
You're coming down. Oh my God.
Do I win? Am I gonna win
No.
something?
No, you don't get to win.
Are you sure?
Oh! No! Oh! Go do the dishes. Well, that's how the cookie crumbles. Oh my goodness.
That seems so
Oh.
That seems so
Well.
staged.
There you have it.
Oh my God.
Dude,
That I started off the round with getting straight.
salud. You won last night too. That's 2 games in a row. Yeah. Like, oh man. Peanut butter toast. I like it, David. Oh my gosh. Let's go up and over a little bit. Hey Scott, you in here still, bud? You still in here, friend? Oh my gosh, this is. I can feel it firming up. Really nice. I'm gonna. It's not quite boiling yet. Now again, I'm only at about 3/4 heat. Um, I am going to get it to boil, but I'm doing it incrementally. It's almost there. Oh, so before hey chef CV, I celery salt, super underutilized, I think, and underrated. Um, I'm just going to do enough to cover the top, and then when I mean cover the top, I mean that, right? Um, Celery salt is just perfect for melding, and meld is a blend, right? A meld, a blend. It's just I love celery salt. Don't use too much, but it brings the highs and the lows um, to a really good medium. So the color is coming along beautifully. It is starting to boil. I'm gonna honestly to a till it reduces just a hair more. Then I'm gonna add the clam and the fat back, and then bring it to a roaring boil. Add the clams, the fat back, and then you're done. Um, you ate tuna, Teresa. Good for you. Oh, mango, butter and peanut butter. Oh yeah. Chef Shivy, what? What I do? Too much, too much celery salt? I don't know. I mean, if I'm doing something wrong or something you think could be better, let me know. Oh, this is the clam chowder. Oh, yes. We have the oyster crackers in the pantry. So good. Not quite there. Smile for the camera. Look at what is it doing? We're melting. What the crud? Oh, there it goes. Okay. No, I slightly across the top. Man, my go-to used to be toasted peanut butter sandwich with cheese. Wait a second. Peanut butter sandwich with a cheese slice. What kind of cheese? Cheese and peanut butter? It's a Chihuahua tia. Yeah, I know, right? What kind of cheese? LSD. Hey, by the way, that kid that just was here, freaking 13, just turned 14. They're getting bigger. Kraft cheese. So American. Viper, if you come here, I will roofie you. I'm just saying. Just to give you the satisfaction. All right, so we're starting to really get to a boil. It's not a roaring boil, but I'm going to pull out a piece of potato. Piece of potato. Oh, that's the one I wanted. Go back and get it. There it is. All right. I'm going to show you what I mean. So I'm going to take a fork. I'm going to take a fork. And you see the potato. Okay. I'm going to take the side of the fork. You use a spoon, but I'm going to push down.
That was funny.
It broke apart. That was very easy. I don't want it to be much. Yeah. Oh, God. That's so good. I'm eating it. That's where you want it. Nice and easy, right through it. It's time. All right. So we're going to add the fat back. Right. It is at a boil. I'm going to add the fat back. Sorry for the sound if it's. Oh my God, so good. Then we're going to add the clams. Now this is going to reduce the temperature because it's cool. This is the clams. All right. We're going to mix that up. The only thing I would say that we need to add now is some black pepper. And I wish I could share the smell. You could do some coriander. You could crush some coriander. Right? Use some I got interviewed. This lady, oh my God. This lady wanted me for her restaurant at a resort down in Duck Key. I think it was Duck Key. But she had lost her chef, one of her chefs, and she wanted me bad. And she wanted my clam chowder recipe really bad. I didn't give it to her. You guys get it free. Salute. Paprika and cayenne. Yeah, sure. You do that. You know, soups are so good. They're, I think, one of the best comfort foods, personally. Lick. Oh, oh, anyone upstairs? Okay. I almost made a bad joke about peanut butter in a dark space for Viper. Anyway, I don't know. What's that?
It's for quarter three. He's got two grades, 100, 100, but it equals a 67. How is this Common Core math? I don't understand it.
100 plus 100 equals the 67 in class.
Yes.
Sure.
I don't get it.
I don't get it. Scott, you still around, babe? You still hanging out? Scott, you in here? By the way, you guys, Scott is somebody that I grew up with. Uh, yeah, Rothkip. Yeah. Hey, Celeste says hey. Teresa, it smells fantastic. I mean, it tastes even better than it smells. Sippy, that's fantastic. Where's the envelope? Yeah, Tiger figured it out for you. Smell what's cooking? That's right, The Rock. That's oh my god, that's a great throwback, main girl. I can't, dude. You like wrestling? Do you like wrestling, main girl? Oh my gosh, that's so funny. I'm glad you're here. I'm glad you're here, everybody. Oh, dude, this is gonna be. I love this. I am. That's a good question. Why am I stirring with tongs? Because if I had a, well, if I use the ladle, if I use the ladle, I suppose that would be for dishing. I'm not dishing it. I'm stirring it. Yeah, I was thinking about putting it in a. Let's put it. Oh, you got one. Yeah, freezer. Wrestling was great. We had, gosh, what do we have? We had the, what was the maniac? No, the macho. The, oh, what was his name? Back in the 90s. Or, uh, yes, tongs are multi-purpose, of course. Gosh, what was the name? What was the guy's name? We had the Scholar. We had the Hulk. By the way, Hulk Hogan is from Augusta. He was born in Augusta, Georgia, which is right here in North Augusta. Um, and I'm distantly related to Jake the Snake. So anybody that remembers Jake the Snake, there you go. Gosh, what was? Oh my God, not the Maniac. He had. Do you remember he had tassels, colors off his arms back in the 90s? Yeah, right. What's his name? Oh my God. I'll have to Google. More clues, David. Somebody Google Ultimate Warrior. Thank you, David. Ultimate Warrior. Yes. They came to Augusta. Oh my God, it was so much fun. Oh my gosh. Somebody drank my drink. Do I share? Should I share? It doesn't matter if I share. Oh no. I think, well, damn it. I guess I share. Um, Randy Savage. Macho Man. Funny. Beer's gone. So, y'all haven't met Scott. Um, I've talked about him a little bit in this stream. Scott is one of my dear friends growing up, and we lost a friend this weekend. That's all I can say. This is beautiful. Thank you, everybody. This is this is the clam chowder, and it will reduce under heat and thicken up a little bit. You take on it. You know, life is what you want it, what you make of it. I'm gonna take this a little bit thicker. I'm not gonna add the cornstarch, and but I am gonna reduce this just a little bit of cheddar, a little bit of oyster crackers, and this is gonna be fantastic. So that's clam chowder, friends. I do appreciate you spending time with us, and food is a special way of bringing us back to center. So, uh, be kind to each other and don't take for granted. That's all I got. So, thanks for sharing the night with us. We had some fun. Farkle 8-1 again, and we made New England clam chowder together. Chowder. So, and I'm out of beer, so that must mean that it's the end of the night. I appreciate you, everybody. Uh, much love. Take care of each other, and we will catch you on the flip side. Good deal. Bye, y'all.